Have a quiz tomorrow. You need to know how to find the area of the following things: a parallelogram, a triangle, a trapezoid, a rhombus, a circle, and a circle sector. If you can do those things, sounds like a lot, but really it's like one problem for most of those things. If you can do those, then you'll be fine for the quiz. Just a couple of examples to go through to refresh your mind on the formulas for each of these things. A parallelogram, all you have to do is base times height. So for this parallelogram, 27 times 12. 324 inches squared. A trapezoid, the formula is 1/2 the height times base 1 plus base 2. The bases are always the parallel sides, and the height is the distance between those two sides. So we would do 1/2. Oops, the height will be 10. 1/2 times 10 times 14 plus 24.
94.
So that comes out to be 94?
Yeah.
94 centimeters squared. Area of a triangle is just 1/2 base times the height. What kind of relationship do the base and the height have? They form a right angle. Thank you. Right here is the right angle. So we would do 1/2 times 18 times 22. 198 feet squared. By the way, on the quiz tomorrow, labels are worth a point on each problem. So do not forget labels because that will really hurt you on the quiz. A rhombus or a kite, for both of those, they have the same formula. And the formula is 1/2 times diagonal 1 times diagonal 2. So 1/2 of the product of the two diagonals. So it's 1/2 times 32 times 15. 240 meters. 204. I don't know what happened there. 240 meters squared.
Wouldn't you double the sides? Or like wouldn't you double 15?
No, you just multiply. Diagonal 1 is 32 and diagonal 2 is 15. No, oh, I'm sorry. I see what you're saying. Okay. No, by my arrow, I realize that the labeling is confusing. I'm not saying that this is just half. Like 15 is not just this part. 15 is the whole thing. Okay, and 32 is the whole thing. Yeah, sorry, my labeling was confusing there. So 15 is the length of the whole diagonal. 32 is the length of the other diagonal. I think it'll be more clearly marked than that on your quiz tomorrow. Area of a circle. Area equals pi times radius squared. So if you're given the diameter, as you are here, you've got to remember to take half of that. So area equals pi times 5.5 squared.
95.1. Yeah, it's 95.
95.0 yards squared. All right, and the last thing you'll have to do, you also have to use this formula on the quiz to answer another question that has to do, if you're given the area of a circle, can you find the radius or the diameter? So it's just substituting for the area and then solving for the radius and then answering the question that way. And you also have one where you have to find the sector. So find the area of the shaded the area of the shaded sector. So to find the area of a shaded sector, the formula was x over 360 times pi r squared.
So would you take 360 minus 130?
You would have to take minus 130 because we want the shaded area.
That would be 230.
So that would be 230. So we're going to do area equals 230 over 360 times pi times 17 squared. You just type it straight into your calculator. 230 divided by 360 times pi times 17 squared.
$580.06.
580.06. Anybody disagree?
Nope.
Kilometers squared. Again, don't forget the labels. That's the kind of questions you're going to have. The quiz is only over units 11.1 through 11.3, so you don't have to worry about the regular polygons or the composite figures that we did in Unit 4 yesterday. Rachel?
Like, is it counted off if we rounded it in the decimals?
On this one, like if you just put 580,
Yeah.
it's probably going to say like round to the nearest tenth, so this one would round to a 1. I'm going to look at your work and see how you set it up, and if you've got it all set up and you just round it differently than I do, then typically I'm going to be okay with that. So just pay attention as best you can. Get as close as you can. All right. Good luck tomorrow.